In the studio for more on Dubai's property market is Dr. Tahir Akhtar, president of Akhtar-Dubai. Thank you, Dr. Tahir, for coming in. First of all, Dubai report just came out saying that Dubai is one of the most expensive business cities. How does that compare to other cities around the world?
We read a number of very interesting reports recently giving various opinions on the commercial property prices, and the latest one from Hermes is suggesting that we are the most expensive city. If we're only looking at the rents, then perhaps we are quite an expensive city compared to other parts of the world. But when we look at the unique proposition that Dubai presents to the world for business, the facilitation of setting up new businesses, the overall cost of running a business is still up to 10 times less than that of running in London or in New York. So overall, the business as a business city, it is perhaps not the most expensive for business, perhaps still quite expensive in rents.
Is the delay in supplying commercial and residential projects or property to Dubai a serious problem? Should we at all be concerned? And if it's so, how can we what can be done in this regard?
Well, it is a problem because every time in a heightened demand like it is currently in Dubai, any delay in delivery of the property is fueling property inflation. This, of course, is a problem, but there is not a lot that can be done because the property cycle is minimum 3 years from planning to completion, and whatever we do now will take 3 years for it to complete.
And this sort of lends us to the next question. Market analysts predict a 5 to 10% rise in property market rates. So, what can you tell us about that?
Well, if the last few years' trends are anything to go by, then we should be expecting an increase of 20%. And from the last Tamwil study that was released last week, it shows that there is going to be a demand higher in 2008 and even in 2009 of up to 24,000 more residential units that will be required. This just shows that there will be high demand, and hence the prices will easily go above 10%.
So do you think this lack of commercial property is going to have some look into other emerging markets in the region? Should we be concerned at all?
The unique position that Dubai holds currently will still attract investors to Dubai. However, there other Emirates within the UAE have already started putting forward projects that are cheaper, that are developed almost to the same standard as Dubai, and perhaps Qatar and Bahrain are offering similar facilities. But the fact that Dubai has its unique business environment which will attract investors and businesses here.
In your opinion, who's taking the lion's share of property here in the UAE? Would you say some specific country is actually taking the lion's share here? For example, the UK, Japan, which Koreans?
The investors currently are from all over the world. There are 30% investors, perhaps on the residential side, are from UK. However, on the commercial side, there appears to be more investors from India and from Iran than there are from the European countries. We still are lacking investors from the North America, but perhaps when that market opens up, you will see the prices rising even faster.
So a mixed bag, really. Thank you so much for your insight, and a great Eid al-Adha holiday.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, now let's